Hello, welcome to Math 219. It's our 12-week online class. This is what our Canvas course looks like. So when you get to our course homepage, the first thing you'll see is our course calendar. Here is where you get an outline of all the assignments that are due. So it will help you organize your thinking around how to allocate the time you have for class. You also get to see all the different types of assignments. Our class officially starts on the Monday, March the 7th. There are 2 assignments here. I have an optional but recommended class orientation in the morning if you can make it, just to go over any key questions you have. And then the first week, there's some opening assignments. So I try to keep everything consistent, that things are due on Thursdays and Sunday nights, so you can balance that out. I also have here some what we call concept quizzes and application quizzes due dates, where I will post the concept quiz Thursday night or Friday morning, and then you have a few days to review, share, and then submit. We'll talk more about that after. And so take a look at the different due dates that we have for the course. And as it goes through, you'll see the course is broken up again into 2 parts. You have the midterm and final. And of course, we'll talk more about that. There is a spring break officially between the 4th week and the 5th week. So keep that in mind, where there's no class on face-to-face, but I don't have assignments due in between that week. So you'll see a gap there. So that's the calendar you want to review. You want to go ahead and look at the syllabus too, all the important information about the syllabus, how to contact me. My office hours will be using Pronto, which is an app that we use to communicate, and you can also use email. You'll learn about my goals for the class. Hopefully you spend a little bit of time getting to understand what we're trying to do with the class and some of our goals. I'll even zoom in here as we start to get into statistics and do statistics. Keep in mind, statistics is not math, okay? It's a way of analyzing the world, and we use tools. There is some calculations, but we use technology to do that. We have a free textbook. It's a PDF you can download. You don't have to buy it. There's one thing you will need to purchase for the class. It's a 6-month subscription, $14.99. So you want to take care of that as soon as possible. We use this software in the class to do statistics. So keep that in mind. We do statistics using technology. I'll still see many online students who use a lot of hand calculations, which you don't need to. But again, some of you do. You look at other videos, but keep that in mind. You don't need to buy a calculator. If you have a TI 36, that's great, but you don't need it. You can use a Desmo Scientific Calculator since we're online. And then the midterm and final, keep in mind, are done on Proctorio. So you have to have access to a microphone, webcam to be able to do that. Now the class is broken up into key parts. You have the online homework. We have assignments on Canvas. We have a challenge problem discussion board, which are like exams. So you want to look at that, and you'll see that on the calendar. But this is where this is kind of my exam process. We put on a challenge board and you try to help each other a little bit, and you post answers. So you will take a look at that when that gets closer to due. There's quizzes, 7 quizzes throughout the course. And so you will look at, there's 2 types, concept quizzes and application quizzes, and you'll see those on the calendar. There are 2 projects. One is optional. It's extra credit towards the midterm, and that will be posted. So keep that in mind, okay, as we have that there. Tech project 2 is not optional, and that's due at the end of the semester. And of course, the midterm and final. Again, you have to read through that. I'm not going to talk through that. The course is, the grade is broken down this way. So it's a weighted course. Now there's some important information I should have spent a little bit more time on that. Again, the different types of problems that we have. So hopefully you see it equally distributed in some sense there. Now, to get started, you're going to go to the modules here. Please know that you have free online tutoring with the school, Math Center, Learning Center, but you also have Net Tutor. It doesn't get used very often. I'm not sure why, but it's there for you. It's free. And it's supposed to be 24/7 or up pretty much like that. So you want to try and get started as soon as possible. Now, to get started with the course, you will go right here. Just get started right here at the top. And it gives you kind of what to do for the first assignments. I'm telling you, it's also on the calendar, but you have that there to take a look at. My video that I'm doing will also be here. So keep that in mind of how to get started with the course. How to learn the class, very important. There's the textbook, the syllabus, the calendar, guided note sheets. I have videos that go with all the lessons. These are the guided note sheets that you would want to print out that are aligned with the with my videos, and I'll show you where those are in the modules. Again, that will also be how to learn in this class. I have a formula sheet that kind of summarizes everything for you. And of course, some other course information. All of our assessments and quizzes and stuff will be posted here in the assessment area where it says assessment module. When we get there, Unit 0 is where you are starting. These are the first week assignments that you must take care of that first week. And then none of them are related to statistics. So keep that in mind. Okay, that's where you started. Now, on how you learn, you'll go through that. But here is where I was talking about. Here's your homework with the class. The very bottom, you have the guided note sheets and the lecture videos. So there's the guided note sheets for all the lessons. And then I have lecture videos associated for every lesson. So that's a way to gain access to it. Again, a lot of students forget about that. And I don't know where they learn, but go to that how to learn the video. So again, start getting used to this, start going through it, start taking a look. One other thing is you'll recognize is that in the online homework, I put in videos and textbook information inside. So you could also read this and then learn through that. You'll see videos discussing the ideas also here. That's in addition to my lecture videos. So that's the beginning. Hopefully there is a lot here. Take your time. You have a week ahead now since I'm going to get this going. Where you can start to get started on this, start clicking around, and then of course, let me know if you have any questions.